Good morning, good morning. It is me, the Alpha Empath, and I am here this morning to pour into you. I have with me today Miss Femi K. Netter. Am I pronouncing that correctly, Femi?
Yes, you are.
Yes, I'm pronouncing that correctly. Let me go ahead and turn on these comments because I am going to be talking about the aftermath, the revelation knowledge that has been revealed to me and keeps being revealed to me after my experience with Mother Ayahuasca. And I brought Femi in today because Femi actually was there with me as I experienced Mother Ayahuasca, and she actually was my protection. She was my protection. Listen, people, listen, people. If you are watching this live, go ahead and say good morning to me. If you're not watching this live, go ahead and hit hashtag replay. And if you like what we are sharing today, go ahead and share us. Okay. Let me say that again. Go ahead and share us. Okay. So let's talk about this and turn these comments on. Yes. Now I'm going to be clearing my throat chakra, y'all. I'm going to be clearing my throat chakra. Ain't no telling what the fuck might come out. But it needs to be said because Spirit has revealed so much to me. And yes, I am going to expose some shit today. I am going to expose some shit today. So when I took Mother Ayahuasca, some of the people within my group have been saying, hey, Tiffany, we want to take it too. We want to experience this. Let me just go ahead and give you guys some warnings right now. First of all, don't come for Mother Ayahuasca unless she fucking sent for you. Let me go ahead and get this. Let me say this again. If she don't call for you, don't come for her. She's not somebody whose house you want to show up. You want to show up on her doorstep unannounced. She ain't like that. You got to respect her. You got to respect her. Now, she called for me. She whooped my ass, but she did call for me. She did call for me. So I'm so grateful for the experience. But because of that, now I considered myself an extremely spiritual person before taking Mother Aya. But there are no accidents. And I was supposed to see something. I was supposed to see something, and I saw it. Listen, you people. In this 3D reality, in this lucid reality, people want to talk about women that I like to consider the divine feminine. Women that have a lot of masculine energy, a lot of it, but they all woman. They got curves, they got boobs, they got lips, they got skin, they are soft, they are every fucking thing. But it was revealed to me after taking Mother Ayahuasca why the divine feminine needed to return and why it is her season and why all these masculine ass women are coming to the forefront. Listen, the first protector of newborns, the first protector of new souls, the first protector of new energy is always feminine energy. That's why they the goddamn portal. This is why. This is why. Now, feminine energy has to be protected by masculine energy. But because feminine energy was not protected by masculine energy and masculine energy became predatory, you got these goddamn pastors preying on women in the church, sleeping with the goddamn congregation. You got these so-called fucking shamans wanting to sleep with every goddamn woman that experiences sacred medicine. And I'm calling that shit out. I'm calling it out. People say they love my throat chakra. You might want to rephrase that because maybe you ain't going to love my motherfucking throat chakra today.
This is what
you're not going to love it. Yes, yes, yes. And at my experience with Mother Ayahuasca, this woman right here, Femi, she protected me spiritually. She protected me spiritually, people. And you do not want to take any type of sacred plant without spiritual protection.
Yes.
Period. Let me tell you what it does. It eliminates the veil. It lifts the veil between one realm of the spirit, one realm of your ego, and your lucid reality. That's what it does. So you end up in this interchange, this spiritual, sacred, sexual chemistry. It is actually like sacred sex. I kid you not. But if you don't know what the fuck you dealing with, you don't want to be having sacred spiritual sex with some entity that you don't need to be having sacred spiritual sex with. You get me?
Yes.
I know you get me because Femi understands exactly what I'm talking about. Listen, you guys, while I was taking Mother Aya, I saw all of my ancestors. They were there communing with me, but I also saw a face, an entity trying to come for me through a veil. It was like this entity was stuck behind something and it kept trying to break free, but it could not. And in that moment, I knew it was because this woman right here was protecting me spiritually. Now, Femi, go ahead and tell the people how it was that you protected me spiritually. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Alafia, good morning, everybody. Sending peace, light, and love. It is I, Femi K. Tiffany. Thank you so much for having me today. Ayahuasca. Okay, first things first. I've never experienced ayahuasca. And the reason why I've never experienced it is because it is an ancestral medicine. The experience is ancestral. It is governed by the ancestors. And being that I am an ancestral priestess, then this is where we are. So when someone is, as the queen said, in the middle place, not 3D, not 5D, maybe a little 4D, not awake, not conscious. When you're in the middle, there are a lot of people that go there through hallucinogenics and they don't come back. They don't come mentally, they don't come back. There have been reports where people don't come back. So when it comes to the spiritual protection, for me, again, we're going to work with the ancestors. So I'm going to pray on your behalf. I'm going to meditate. I am going to appease your ancestors on your behalf for your protection. Who better to protect you than yourself, right?
Can I say something about that, you guys? Listen, while I was taking Mother Aya and she was kicking my ass, Femi did not partake at all. No. Femi actually set herself apart. And what she was doing was protecting all of my students. She was protecting all of my students because she was at work. Yes. And I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful for it. Now, the person that administered the ayahuasca to me, when I tell you he was cool, y'all, David needs to be invited to all the fucking barbecues, y'all. David can cook his motherfucking ass off. David Bates, if you watching this shit, you are invited to the fucking barbecue, dude. But I gotta be real with you, dude, and you know I fucking love you. But dude, as far as the spiritual protection, Femi is that. And you should not be giving ayahuasca out to anybody unless you have a counterbalance there, a priestess or somebody that can help people as they are in the middle realm. And that's what she did.
Yes.
That is what she did. And that is what a shaman is supposed to do. A shaman is actually supposed to be able to protect you spiritually and administer the drug. They're supposed to be able to do both. Now, my experience with Mother Aya, I didn't have a shaman. I did not. I had a guy who's cool as fuck that knew how to administer ayahuasca, but he did not know how to spiritually protect me. Thankfully, this woman right here came along and she was able to protect my students. Spirit always fucking looks out for me. Always. But let me get back to this revelation knowledge that has been pouring into me. Okay, ladies, if you are thinking about taking ayahuasca, listen, don't you dare show up to any of these fucking male fucking shamans without a man beside you that you fucking trust. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Don't do it, because you are in a state of vulnerability. Thankfully, men are so fucking awesome. They really are.
They really are.
Did you see the men that showed up for me and they fucking love me?
Yes.
They are so fucking wonderful. Men are so fucking awesome. And how the universal principles are, don't get shit twisted. The reason why the divine feminine had to come up is because there are spiritual predators in the midst.
Yes.
There are spiritual predators in the midst. I like to call them pirates. That's what I like to call them. And they always trying to steal some booty. Do you hear me? Yeah, y'all, these fucking spiritual pirates always trying to steal the booty. They call it booty for a reason. Right. I don't care if they are behind a pulpit. I don't care what they are doing. They are pirates and they are looking for the booty. And because of this, Spirit said, I got something for it. I'm going to send down some warriors and place them inside beautiful feminine bodies so they can kick ass. And they gonna have the booty that these pirates won't. But don't get shit twisted. She's a goddamn warrior.
Ooh,
Boom. Yes, she's a warrior. So when they come for you and you are divine feminine goddess, no wonder these fucking pastors in the church fucking don't like you. This is why.
They don't.
They are attracted to the booty, but they are intimidated by the spirit of a warrior behind it.
Ashe.
Now, me and you kind of spoke about this, Femi.
Uh-huh.
Me and you kind of spoke about this. And you guys, I want you to go ahead, Femi, and tell them when you were doing my blessing. Femi does something. She does sacred baths. You need that. Ladies, if you are going to experience anything, you need a sacred bath. And I didn't even understand what that was until Femi explained it to me. But she did something after my sacred bath. When you were doing something with some smoke or something, Femi, what were you doing?
That's called an aura cleanse. So in spirituality, in hoodoo spirituality, that's normally performed with a cigar.
Okay.
I actually did that for one of your students outside. I cleaned him with, because his energy was so strong. He his spirit wouldn't accept those incense. He needed something stronger, so it was a cigar. But the ideal behind it is to spiritually cleanse the body. Tobacco has such a cleansing ability. It is a very sacred herb. A lot of people don't know that tobacco was one of the #1 plants that got us through the killer flu that we dealt with back in the early 1900s. It was tobacco.
Okay.
It's antiviral, it is antibacterial, but spiritually, it is also anti-negativity. So the aura cleanse, you come with the cleansing of the smoke to release, to remove. Then you come back with the Florida water. You come back with the oils. You come back with the prayers to bless, because now you're clean. Now I have to protect and bless. And then once you take the bath, you see all of the residue, all of the any type of residuals left over on the spirit after it's been smoked, it's been cleansed, the head has been spoken to, it has been cleared. You're going to wash it off in that bath. So that's what it was, an aura cleanse.
Do you remember what you said to me though, Femi? Do you remember what you said? You can go ahead and tell them, because I ain't ashamed. Go ahead and tell them. So Femi, she said something. Now listen, I knew what my inner spirit felt like. Mm-hmm. When Femi, this was her first time meeting me, and she said something. What did you say about my inner spirit?
I said, you have the spirit of a man in a woman's body.
That's what, let me say this again. That is what she said. She said, you have the spirit of a man in a woman's body. Yes. Now, I know what some of y'all going to be thinking. Oh, goddamn, Tiffany probably should be a transvestite or something like that. I know what you're thinking. But I also understand why that needed to be, because I love dick. God damn shit. God damn.
My God.
Yeah. Oh, Lord Jesus. Ain't nothing like a fucking penis. It just, I'm sorry, y'all. Ain't nothing like a goddamn dick. It just is what it is. But
Queen, listen, it's more than just the D.
It's the God rod.
God body. It's that I got this. You're fine. We're gonna be okay. Let me handle this. It's the man in you can rest, so the woman in you can come out.
Hallelujah! I love it.
Yesterday, she likes her love organic.
I do, you guys.
Organic.
That's right. She, Femi is absolutely right. I am a protector. And that spirit within me, that masculine energy, it is for protection. But sometimes I do get tired. And when I get tired, I do need masculinity to surround me. And when I was dealing with Mother Aya, that became very fucking clear. Very fucking clear. And I rested in masculinity. I sure did. But let me get back to what I am saying. Listen, you guys, because of this, Mother Aya said, hey, listen, it is time for my priestesses to rise up. It is time for those women that have that warrior-like spirit that are all woman to protect the new souls and the new energies that are coming in. And those women have to be protected by what I like to call the divine masculine, a man that is not intimidated by the masculinity within her. Yeah, because that divine feminine woman, She is the antithesis of the predatory spiritual man that is raping all the fucking sheep. She is the antithesis of it. She's also the person that will cancel out that fucking energy.
Yes.
I'm here to cancel some shit.
Yes, because you will be targeted. They have what was the song? You are the prototype. There's a prototype. It has to be a certain of a certain zodiac. She needs to have a certain strength about her. She needs to have a duality about her. If she can carry and if she can master both of those energies, she will be targeted. I myself was a victim for years across spiritual systems, Christianity, Hebrew Israelite, Ifa, across the board. I've been there. And that's why I'm here today with you, to advocate for my queens and to educate the people.
I love it.
People need to be educated. People need to understand. And I say this so much. You cannot let anybody read you. You cannot let anybody touch you. You cannot let anybody worship over, on, or with you. My brother used to tell me, don't you go to that altar and let them lay their hands on you. You don't know their spirit.
That's right. She's right about that. Speaking of that, you guys, Femi and I are going to be doing goddess retreats. Our first goddess retreat will be this month, March 27th through 29th in Houston, Texas. The cost is $250. Now listen, if you are my student, the first slots go to you guys. And my shit fills up and it sells out very fucking quickly. If you are not my student and you want to be put on a waiting list, you need to kind of inbox me and kind of let me know if you want to come, okay? You inbox me because, as I said, my shit sells out fast. It does. But this is going to be the rebirth of the lotus. That's what it's going to be. Let me tell you something about the divine feminine woman. That bitch can bloom in darkness.
Get that.
She can bloom in mud.
Yes.
And she dies and is reborn and resurrected every fucking night.
Yes.
That's the same thing that a lotus flower does. It's the same thing. And all the times, let me talk about something. She said that she was attacked across several spiritual systems. I have been too. Christianity, Hebrew Israelites. Shit, I was even a proselytized Jew. I was even that. And then I wanted to be a Buddhist. But in every spiritual system I went to, I saw that the femininity was oppressed, and I came out against it. And then they wanted to kick me out their church. Kick me out. Kick me out. I'm fine with it.
We'll go over there.
Yeah, that's right. We'll go over there. I came to set the captives free. That's what I came to do. I didn't come to be fit in with you.
That's right.
I came to fucking expose you.
That's right.
Yeah.
The reality of it is this. It's cleaning time. The ancestors have shown us that they have been cleaning this here earth for over a year now. And moreover, if I'm not mistaken, it was triple darkness of a feminine energy that gave birth to light of a masculine energy.
Oh,
of course.
We're gonna have to talk about that shit, Femi. This triple darkness shit. I'm feeling this shit. Femi. We're gonna have to talk about it, girl. What is this triple darkness? Because I feel like some shit I could do. What is that?
You know, everybody has their evolutionary theory.
Yeah.
One that stuck with me was this. It was triple darkness of a feminine energy that gave birth to light of a masculine energy. Now let's go further. If we look at any ancient spiritual system, you will know that the source is three and that they are feminine. The mothers exist in every religion, every system. The mothers are there and we are the source. See, the duality is knowing that the king brings protection.
I love that.
And that construct and that protection is what guides what we build so it can never be torn down. It's a necessity thereof.
Yeah, I love it.
Mistake. The initial power was solely in us. It was negotiated to give them that strength. How dare you take that strength and abuse the woman?
Ooh, I'm getting chills, girl. I'm getting chills. Lord,
the woman and expect for the river to respect you. Never.
I love it.
Is of a feminine energy.
I love it. Femi, do you mind? Now, as I said, at this retreat that we're doing March 27th through the 29th in Houston, Texas, we're going to do it under the full moon, you guys. It's going to be a worm moon this month. And what that represents is that is Mother Gaia, Mother Nature saying, I am asking worms to go and revitalize because it's time for some seeds to be sown and I need the earth to be fertile. So if you see worms out and stuff like that, this is what this is signifying. It's saying, hey, it's time to fucking plant. And I am making the ground fertile by making it not so hard. It is now the time for your hearts not to be hardened. You better try to soften up that goddamn ground so you can receive what spirit is trying to plant inside you, so you can receive divine seed. So when it is time to harvest, you can harvest the fruit that you're going to need in that season. Soften your hearts. Surrender. Now it's that time. I will see you guys again tomorrow morning. If you want to meet Femi, she is going to be at the retreat. You can see her. She's on Facebook, Femi K. Netter. She does a lot of marvelous things. And what is the name of your company, Femi? Is it Toonies? Tell me about it.
Yes, the ministry is Toonies.online. www.toonies.online.
Okay. So you heard her. If you're having a hard time reaching Femi, just hit me in my inbox and I'll tell you how to reach her. I love all of you guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow at 8:30. Bye-bye. Oh, again, if your bitches like me, share me. Bye.